So what is up, YouTube fam? I figured I'd jump on and show you all the modifications I did to my C10 SCX24 here. As you see, it's been to the chop shop. I'm loving how it's looking. I'll start off here by saying, of course, first and foremost, as you can see here, I chopped off the bed, used this ECX Barrage rear roll cage here. I threw on the tire in the back, one of the stock tires that I had. And on my other video, I know I mentioned the Trill 1.9 beadlock rims that I threw on. And they have the Endura Super Swamper tires to match that. Alright, let me take a look here in the inside. Please don't make fun of my wire management. Gotta do some managing here. But let me show you here the little mod that I did too. So instead of using clips, I just shoe glued some of the rare earth metal magnets there for the front and the back. And as you can see here, let me go over what I did. Did a little modification here on the ECX Barrage roll cage, just to have it sit flush how I liked it and how I wanted it to. I had to put a Dremel to it, take off some of the plastic there. And here are the magnetic mounts for the front. So I just shoe glued that. Shoe glue is awesome, I love using it. And like I said, my cable management really sucks right now, so don't judge me, please. Also threw the two magnets here on these where the body post was at prior to. So starting off inside here, as I had mentioned before, my other video had some of these modifications, but I have the brass all around to give it some weight. So the brass axle covers, the little knuckles here on the front, and also the rock slides here on the side, as you can see. Another thing I added were some hex adapters to give it a wider stance. It is also brass, and it gives it, of course, like I said, a wider stance as well as some added weight down below. So the added weight definitely helps me keep grounded. I can tell when I'm messing around with my son's deadbolt, the 24 scale. It does amazing stock, but it does tend to flip sometimes. Mine stays grounded a lot better than his does, just because of that weight, or definitely a lot better than when I first bought it stock and ran it. So I know you probably can't see it very well, but I did add an aluminum transmission case, and it came with aluminum gears. And I matched that up with this super huge brushed motor here. Got rid of the stock one. This one is definitely a lot stronger. The only thing I had to do was clip off this leg on this battery mount. It was a little too long, but other than that, it fits perfect there. Simple modification. Let me also mention I added this Endura servo horn here, along with this, let's see if I could show you guys, the Emax servo. The model number on that Emax servo is ES08MD2. But that definitely helps versus that stock servo. That stock servo is garbage. My son's burnt out, so I gave him my old one. He's staying off stock for now. I should go ahead and upgrade his a little bit, but this servo definitely helps me out as far as turning and crawling for sure. And a little heads up, guys, if you are planning on switching out your motor, I go ahead and say to buy a motor plate that you can switch out. Because a lot of these motors that you're gonna buy, the mounting holes are kind of reversed. And last but not least, I completed this setup with a Hobby Mate receiver here, as you can see. I binded it to my Spectrum transmitter. Not that the transmitter it came with was terrible, but I do like my Spectrum remote. It's a lot more comfortable for me. So all in all, guys, I'm loving how this rig looks so far. I want to give it a little weathered look. That's going to be in the near future. So please, guys, like and subscribe. Stay tuned. I have some really great RC projects coming up, so watch out for them. So here's some action of my rig as how it stands now.